Alright, well now the only thing left to do is to defeat Misty. Misty just being a flat-out normal trainer and everything. Let's rest our Pokemon. What do you do after you defeat Misty? You go fight Lieutenant Surge, that's right. And after that, you do Rock Tunnel, because that lets you get to Lavender, which then lets you go underneath to be able to get to Celadon, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully I find a Moonstone by then, because having a ground type will make fighting Surge a snap. It'll be easy. Uh-oh. Champ in the making. This is Gym Leader of Cerulean City. Jim is a powerful trainer. We need a Pokemon at least level... Oh, come on. Bruh. Look at my whole team. Eevee, get in there. Impress this man. You can't even really get the... Dude, I was like level 15 fighting Brock almost. Alright, well, we'll change Bellsprout. Charmander is way out of his league here, so he's just along for the ride. Look at this. Appearing in a glamorous flash, my Pokemon will totally stop you. Stomp you. Yes, stomp. Okay. After this, I need to take like maybe 3 minutes to go do something real quick. Easy. You know when the Starmie shows up, though, it's going to be a completely different story. Okay, well, that was fast. Alright, well, I will be back in 2 seconds. I gotta go do something real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Well, I told you it would only take me a little bit. Okay. Now, like before, you can skip a couple of these trainers. I'm not skipping anyone. I need all the money and anything I can get. Kind of sucks that you do all that stuff in Mount Moon and almost none of it really even helps you. I'm trying to think, what can you even really use for Mount Moon? I guess the Clefairy, if it learns a good move. It needs a good Fairy type move, though. Basically, Bellsprout. I mean, I think it's pretty much well known at this point that Bulbasaur pretty much has a type advantage in Kanto pretty decently. Whereas it's Charmander that kind of suffers for a few gems. Like, then it's kind of the reverse, actually, when you go to Johto. Just based on the way the types are all laid out. You pick Chikorita, you pretty much have no type advantage in Johto at all. But if you pick Cyndaquil, the game is basically a cakewalk. It's incredibly easy. Did you see that dive just now? Don't you think it's deserving of a gold medal? I still like the Heart Gold's Soul Silver remix of the Kanto battle theme. Seal is only ever water type. I think Dugong is also pure water, right? I can never remember. I think Cloyster is water ice. Ow. Physically frail. Really? Okay. Now check that. Alright, well, now we need to face Misty. The real question is... Where is it? Maybe I should take out Pikachu for this one. See, the only problem is it doesn't know any, like... What does it know? You know what? It's almost better for me to just go back and heal. I have, like, 2 Pokemon I can use. I got, like, 3. The real problem is her Starmie is really fast. That's what the real problem is. So maybe if she doesn't lead with her Starmie, I will lead off. I'm trying to think. I'll lead off with, I'll swap in on Eevee, basically, because Eevee can use the paralysis move. This is really broken, by the way, to be able to do that. Okay. Needless to say, this guy makes it really easy to get all sorts of different, basically broken moves for Eevee. It's just flat out a great move pool. Okay, let's save. Oh wow, it's too thin for Nidorino to walk down. Alright, let's do it. Ah, you're a new face. What's your policy on Pokemon? What's your approach? My policy for battle is, an all-out offensive with water-type Pokemon. Misty, the world-famous beauty, is your host. My sweet Pokemon are ready. Are you? Some games she's dressed up in a swimsuit. Yes, this is one of those... Well, this is yellow, so they wanted to make her look like she actually does. I think Brock doesn't even wear a shirt in the original red and blue. This is Wakanda forever. Just flat out. Okay. Of course. Well, it's not a psychic... Yeah, basically my thoughts in general, too. It's not a psychic type, but don't worry, it'll basically wreck me for pretty much massive damage. Okay, well, Starmie is an obvious psychic type. We'll ride it with Eevee. Ride or die, son. A Pikachu that refuses a Thunderstone, and an Eevee that refuses pretty much everything else. Starmie is notoriously fast. Oh, well, we beat it. We almost one-shot it. Said I knew you could do it. Oh, we get some encouragement, too. Alright, well, basically, Misty got completely screwed over here. She should probably have made me struggle a little more for this. I guess using one of those moves increases your friendship. Maybe using any move is, with Eevee increases your friendship a lot. Wow, you're too much. Alright, you can have a Cascade badge to show you beat me. Cascade badge makes Pokemon up to level 30 from other trainers listen to you. I also have my favorite TM, Scald, which is not TM29. It's this weird time shift. Used on a Pokemon that lives in the war. Maybe they're doing the Kanto TMs just differently with better moves. Because to be fair, a lot of them were pretty bad. Although, also to be fair, if you trade Gen 2 Pokemon back to Gen 1, you can teach them really ridiculous moves. Like, for instance, Squirtle can learn Confusion in Gen 2. Can't do that anymore, but now it's legal because you can trade forward Gen 2 Virtual Console Pokemon. Okay, maybe we won't have Nidorino run out and about. Let's get someone... We have Charmander. We should have Bellsprout, honestly. Kind of deserves it. Hey, give me back my Pokeball. Squirtle. I'm gonna do such a thing. I need to keep an eye on this house. Alright. I guess that's the Squirtle that Officer Jenny catches. But apparently I can just go right in. So I'm gonna heal, actually. Okay. I really do wonder when Bellsprout does evolve into Weepin' Bell. I do like that you can also opt to turn off walking Pokemon as well, by the way. Not saying that in like Heart Gold it's ever really a negative, but it is nice to be able to turn it off just if you want to move quickly. What happened in here? Oh yeah, someone busted through. Eve. Yeah, the tracks lead outside. There's also a berry there too. Thanks, Eevee. I would have never figured out how to get through this room. What Team Rocket have done to my house? So my TM, the one that can teach Pokemon like Mankey and Sandshrew the move Dig. There's interesting footprints left on the floor. Or was we trying to dig their way into something no good? Also, what? Can you actually take this? No, it doesn't seem like you can. He's right here. I'm an innocent bystander. Don't you believe me? Reminds me of the one dude who like apparently speaks French. That one rocket grunt who speaks like French or whatever, and then he moves to Unova. Ah, shit. Alright, Bellsprout. Do what must be done and only what must be done. Put it to sleep. Yeah, get your cheap laughs. How about this, asshole? What's the power in acid? 40? Yeah. We'll just go for the stab. Just whip it a few times. What happened? Spooked me for a second. I thought my game locked up. Alright, so pretty much I won by putting it to sleep. If this was Gen 1, bear in mind that it won't be able to move on the turn it actually wakes up. I don't know how. They got rid of that, and they made sure to purge that right out real quick. Because that is broken. If you get frozen, you're pretty much done. There's no recovering. You're basically screwed. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. You mean the one I'm gonna keep now? Alright, see ya. Mankey and Sandshrew. Yeah, we can't get through the thorns. So, just gotta keep going. Now in Gen 2, I believe they cut down this tree over here. It's no longer there. 5. Oh, Vulpix. Get some good rare Pokemon. Yeah, I hit the tail. You know it's definitely not staying in this. Okay, maybe I should say that for all my catches. It's not an Alolan Vulpix, but it's good enough. I mean, if I wasn't using Charmander, I'd keep it. Well, no, Charmander's too good. I got a timid nature Charmander. I think I'll be okay. Pidgey. A tiny Rattata. Another Vulpix, I guess. I think Vulpix is one of the version exclusives. I think Growlithe is exclusive to Pikachu. Something like that. Alright, Vulpix is a pretty easy catch. I don't think I'll be using any water types. Yeah, I don't think so. I think we'll be pretty clean and kosher for this playthrough. Since I won't need water types for Surf, there's really no reason to have any. Oh, come on. Yeah, that wasn't my best handiwork, I know. That's literally straight. Okay, well, you know what? I hate you too, game. Imagine wasting 4 Pokeballs on a Rattata. One of those fantastic things about life, you know what I mean? Okay, level up. Swift? No. Especially since... Oh, wait. Actually, Swift would have been good. Oh, I'm a moron. Oh, fuck. I'm a moron. Swift would have been great. Never mind. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I'm sure we'll be able to do something later. I'm not going to catch this thing, am I? Yeah, I think I'm going to need better. Especially since it moves all over the place. I really do feel like I'm playing a fucking Wii game again. Let's use a raspberry as soon as it's about to leave, probably. Alright! Pretty much no difference. Nice. That's... I can't handle this shit. I can't deal with it. Dude, forget this. This is literally not even worth the Pokeballs I'm wasting right now. Drives me insane in the membrane. I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose my shit, dude. Remember when I caught the fucking Vulpix? No problem? Yeah, it's the same... Forget this. This is not even worth it. Same stance, same everything. All of a sudden, it's all over the place. Vulpix, I had no problem catching. Oh, nice. The Rattata literally bit my foot. Dude. Now, all of a sudden, it doesn't want to give me any luck or love. Ooh. Good thing I don't need a Pidgeotto. I would have been pretty red in the face right now, screaming. Oh, 21, apparently, for Bellsprout. You know, I legitimately thought it was something like 26. But it is still pretty high, given how weak Bellsprout kind of is. Leaping Bell. Hungry Swallows, anything that moves. Tapless Praise is all by strong acids. Should pay Sprout Tower a visit. And a lot of different Vulpixes here. What, did Pidgey get me? I actually gotta go buy more Pokeballs, believe it or not. Are you fucking kidding me? So pretty much you have to use a berry on every single Pokemon. There's pretty much no there's no like exclusion of that. Okay. Because I'm getting excellence and goods and greats, and it's just breaking out on the second or third rock. It's like, why bother? It's so beyond annoying. It's not good enough to just get an excellent. Forget this. This is stupid. This is not even how the fucking main series works. Okay, well, it ran away before I had to do it. This is not even how the main series works. If you get a Pokemon that fucking dead to rights with a Pokeball, you just catch it. It's just that simple. Oh, that's the daycare. I would like to do nothing. Okay. How actually frustrating. Oh, great. I have to fight him. Well, we're more than equipped to do that. Let's have Nidorino take the lead. Actually, let's have Butterfree take the lead. We could probably teach Charmander a few good moves. We could teach him, yeah, no one can learn Scald. We could teach him Dig. Won't be useful forever, but it'll at least give them good coverage. Or dig instead. Oh, we could teach Dig to Nidorino. No, that's not worth it. He'll learn Earthquake later, I think, anyway. We can teach him Seismic Toss as well. Does he really need Scratch? I don't think so. But I don't think I'll ever use Smokescreen either. Right? Yeah, whatever. No one really uses Smokescreen. Hey, Malcolm. Sounds like I can't pass through the gate there. The underground path should take us to Vermilion City. It's a bit dark and spooky, though. Huh? Hold still for 1 sec. What the? Alright. What did he do? I'm just wondering what the sparkly thing was. This is stuck in your hair. A revive, okay. First can heal Pokemon that have been knocked out in battle. I have a few extras, so he'll take some of mine too. So he gives you 2 more. Jeez, I thought USUM gave you a lot. Those SS tickets you have? Yeah. Here, take one. Are you sure I can have this? You know I'm definitely going. Where'd you get this anyway? You got it from the talking Pokemon? I guess it was a person after all. I guess that's good to hear. Let's forget about the whole thing, okay? Press on the head. See you there. Yeah, so we do have to do SSN, because that's where we get cut. Because I think you can put off getting cut for a very long time. What's so scary in here? This is not that bad. It's pretty chill. It's even illuminated. Yeah, I don't know, man. This isn't that spooky. Life's not great in the underground path. People drop a lot of things down there, I hear. Yeah, I found them all. Wonder if there's going to be an item finder in this game. Pidgeotto. Ooh, Jiggly. We got 2 Jigglypuffs. And yes, I will use berries. I'm done suffering. I think I've suffered enough for one evening. Oh lord, I have to hit this thing? Close enough. Yeah, I think at this point I pretty much have to have Great Balls. It doesn't seem like normal balls are going to cut it anymore. Jigglypuff state will be added. Uses cute, round eyes to enrapture its foe, then sings a pleasing melody that lulls the foe to sleep. And catch this one too. Oops. So pretty much you have to use berries. At least if you plan on actually capturing the thing you want. This would be the perfect game to get like repeat balls and stuff like that, because repeat balls would actually make sense because you need to grind by catching. It's the only way to get experience out of a normal fight. Third spec. I'm intentionally not fighting anyone just yet. Okay, well we have the couple over there. You probably get into a double battle with them. Let's do that. Who's there? Quit listening on us. And you know what? They're probably not double battle then. Nope. Sandshrew. We'll just do Gust. Not that I have a great move selection for Butterfree. As much as I kind of like it, as long as we have a massive move pool. I don't think there's any water flying types in Gen 1, right? Not that I can think of off the top of my head. I know Lapras might be a good Pokemon maybe to get later. Alright, Nidoran male. I'll keep battling. Actually, I have a Nidoqueen in my blue. Well, that was Eradication. Okay. I think this thing is going to evolve now anyway. Yep. Barely even had it for long. It's already going to evolve into Charmeleon. Oh yeah, we're going to need to catch the two Oh god, the two Snorlaxes. That's going to be a nightmare. I am not looking forward to that. Tough fights could excite this Pokemon. When excited, it may breathe out bluish-white flames. Okay. Should we maybe lead with Charmander, then? I mean, Charmeleon. We do need to give them experience, so they do need to participate in fights. Picnicker Nancy. Okay, here's what we'll do. We're gonna use Dig. Just to be cheap. Alright, and we can finish it off with Ember. I like it. Already it's good. This is the only Pokemon I have with a really good nature. Jigglypuff? We don't... What is it? Fairy type? Yeah, whatever. We'll keep it in. It's normal fairy. It's a hybrid. It's just Ember. You could get like a Charmander that knows Submission. You get a lot of really cool stuff. Oh, by the way, it's burned. Way less damage. Actually, I got really lucky. I've almost never seen Ember burn a Pokemon. Defense Curl. So basically, she has no good moves to choose from. She's burned, and Defense Curl is not going to help her. She's just screwed. Wasn't even willing to risk it on Sing. I hate losing. Alright, what else do we have? We have a Sailor, so you know he's going to use a water type. We have Rattata running around. Nothing major. I'll battle you like a gentleman. Eevee? Wait a minute. Did someone else have a Pikachu earlier? I think someone did. Pikachu's fairly common if you're willing to take the time in Vermilion Forest. Or, I mean, Viridian Forest. Now, why is this thing a Goddard attacking? Where's all this power coming from? I wonder if Seismic Toss... No, I don't think Seismic will finish it. It's faster than me anyway. I mean, it is just spamming Quick Attack, pretty much. And unfortunately, he will win that trade, by the way. Oh, maybe he won't. Ooh. It's worth risking it. Actually, you want to know how I'm going to win this? No, he's going to use Quick Attack. Yeah, we'll use Seismic. You used a full restore? Wait a minute. That's not what I... That's a glitch. He used a full restore. It's also bullshit, by the way. I gotta swap out. Let's use Nidorino. Yeah, it says you used a full restore even when the AI uses a full restore. That's not true. How did they miss that one? That's interesting. In other games, I think it just says Elite Four, whatever, or Gym Leader, whatever, use a full restore. Alright, well, walked all over him. Pidgeot grew to level 21. Now, if I remember correctly, gentlemen and like rich and fancy people are the best people to grind out for money. I don't know if you can refight trainers in this game. Oh, look, an Abra. Well, you know how this is gonna go, pretty much. Okay. Okay, well, you know what? This is going about as well as I expected anyway. Alright, I'm saving, because that's lucky. I might not ever get another chance at this. Sleeps 18 hours a day. If it senses danger, it will teleport itself to safety even as it sleeps. Yeah, we got some uniques. We got some rare Pokemon. Save. Let's do... Let's have Charmeleon walk with us. We're not that far off, in truth, from the next city. Let's skip that guy for now. Yeah, you can't skip both of these, so you have to fight at least one. I want to really quickly hop in and then I'll come out and I'll finish fighting the rest of these people for the experience. You know, you could give them more than one Pokemon now. I think we can handle multi-Pokemon fights. Just so that way we can gain more experience from actually fighting. Yeah. Let's use Eevee, I guess. We literally throw Eevee into the fight. Okay. That's a bubble. Critical hit. Yeah, he was pretty much finished. There was no hope for him. 100, 2 Great Balls. Can you chain encounters? No, he didn't see me. Alright, we'll keep going then. Oh look, she finally caught up with the Squirtle. She ran all the way down into another city. I wonder who we would even get rid of to take Squirtle. Is it even worth it? Maybe Butterfree, I guess, since it's weak to rock. I'll give it an early, peaceful retirement. What does she want me to have done, honestly? 3 badges? Caught Squirrel, though, is always getting into mischief. I think he needs a good trainer to set it straight. Apparently I did something. You caught 60 Pokemon. You must be a great trainer. Yes, I will. You got Squirtle. Shoots water at prey while in the water. Withdraws into a shell when in danger. Or we could, let's see. What Pokemon do we have? Okay, well, we can absolutely change the marking. Favorite. Just by definition. Check the summary of some of these Pokemon. An adamant nature Abra, by the way. I really appreciate that one. A modest nature Jigglypuff is actually good. That's gentle. Ugh. Wasn't amazing. Ooh, a Tim. Okay, good. Well, we know which ones are good right off the bat. Mark his favorite. And this Jigglypuff was also good. Okay. Some of these I can send to the professor. Let's do that later. What do we have here for this, for the Squirtle again? Sassy. Speed down, but special defense. That's not awful. It's okay. I mean, it's usable. There you go. I mean, yeah, should I replace Butterfree with it? We'll take it. But Bulbasaur's not going to get that special treatment, so it must suck to be Bulbasaur, I guess, pretty much. There you go. Not a huge fan of the way this box is used, but I mean it's decent. I mean, you could use it wherever, but I'm not totally sold on it though. we'll take a Jigglypuff up. Okay. Not that I could really use either of them for the various gyms coming up. You're training Pokemon, you should give my place a little visit. It's an empty house, but I rented it so that people can use it as a place to gather and share tips. So at this house. Found that berry to a wild Pokemon. I seemed to calm the Pokemon down. Stopped jumping around so I was able to aim my Pokeballs easily. Well, I'm hit or miss. I have a better chance to catch your Pokemon with a Great Ball of a Pokeball. Even then, it's not a guaranteed catch. Yeah, I've learned that the hard way. So it's a bit hard when it's ready to become super hard. Imagine playing Pokemon and the hardest part is catching the Pokemon. What does this guy have? SSN's in the harbor right now. Yeah, the SSN only comes around, what, once a year, I think it is? By the way, we're never going to see what this building actually becomes. That's the worst part, is that even in Heart Gold Soul Silver 3 years later, I don't think this building is built. So this guy just owns all this prime real estate land and he just never finished it. So I guess later, eventually we'll go back to Kanto in the future. And at that point, we'll be able to see exactly what it is. I mean, in the timeline, I believe Sun and Moon are like 18 years later or some really long amount of time. So it's not totally out of the question to believe that it's done at that point. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay. Same as always. This is actually an appropriate fight, so I'm glad I'm doing this. Reno. I think I might fight Surge today and then call it. Actually, no, you need to do the SS Anne. I mean, maybe I'll do that too. We'll give the whole area a Queen Sweep. I think we might as well get started on that, to be honest. Sailor Elijah. Tentacool. Tentacool learn any moves besides, like, Bubble? Oh, well, you know what? Yeah, Seismic Toss would work. I don't want to mess with him, though. Let's, I like how Eevee is basically my go-to electric-type user. Just because of the guaranteed paralysis and decent damage. Oh my god! Oh! Bruh, I'm clocking out. Supersonic, has Supersonic missed yet? I don't think Supersonic is missed yet when used by an enemy, by the way. It's 100% accuracy. Alright, that was exciting. Literally cheese strats. It does not hit 3 times in a row. I think at one time I tried to use it 4 times in a row and the shit did not work. I just gave up. Just some things in life you were meant to give up on. We have a beauty here. Pokemon do you prefer, Growlithe or Meowth? I like Growlithe. To answer, I know, sorry, it was a silly question. If you catch 5 of the Scratch Pokemon, really? Alright, well I have to catch 5 Meowth. Some Pokemon don't walk with you, they don't give the trainer a ride. Yeah, so like Gyarados, I'm guessing, since he's next to a Meowth. Or, not Meowth, a Magikarp. The chairman of the Pokemon fan club. I raised more than 100 Pokemon. Very fussy when it comes to Pokemon, I surely am. So, did you come to hear about my Pokemon? Yes. Oh, you see, my favorite Pokemon, Rapidash, is the cutest. It's so cute and lovely and smart. It's almost too much to take. Yeah, basically he goes on and on. Even your character starts to, like, forget what's even going on. Eevee set. Oh, okay. You could dress up like your partner Pokemon? Yeah, I think I'll pass on that. Seal. Like how Charmeleon got stuck a long time ago. It seems like just some Pokemon are too big for most of these things. Beyond this point is the Vermilion City Gym. You'll need to chop down that tree. Of course. Captain of the SS Am was an expert at chopping trees. Yeah, there's no HMs in this game. So we're just going to go right ahead and go to the SS Am. Maybe I should get some more Pokeballs first, to be honest. It's pretty much the only thing I even need to buy. Yeah. Maybe a couple Super Potions. I have 20. Still not good enough. Oh, you can get Premier Balls from buying Great Balls now? Well, that's nice. Don't worry, I'm sure I'm going to waste them on some Pokemon that I know I'm not going to catch. I'm going to miss the Premier Ball. Well, they should have given, like, a special Premier Ball, so you can, like, really feel accomplished when you actually land it. Like, because I am going to miss that, and that's going to irk me to no end. Alright, well. The SS Am, folks. The Mew under the truck, right? You have a ticket, young fellow? 100 guests to join us aboard the SS Am today, so here you go. Oh. Yeah, sailor set. Yeah, I'm not gonna run with any of this. So how do you get to the truck on the right side? We might even see it, because it's a meme at this point. Ah, no, I don't think we can. Maybe we can surf there, actually. You might be able to. So in particular, this ship is huge and it's full of trainers. Oh look, it's blue. This is Malcolm and Not and Gary. I think I'd be seeing the two of you here. Harley. I invited to the exclusive party for trainers, so I'm pretty much done with this scene. I got plenty of party favors too here. I could even share one with you. Shalur Sable. More importantly, though, you want to know what I overheard at the party? You guys know about Team Rocket? Yeah, I battled them before. Must be fearless or something, kid. Anyway, the point is this. Team Rocket is a dangerous group, and they're trying to use Pokemon to make themselves rich. I might do some digging into what it is they're really after. And too better stay out of their path. Okay, Blue, sure. Should start barging into cabins and demanding people fight me. Okay. Well, at least it really does look like a cruise ship. It's not just, they reuse some tile sets in some of the old games. Well, cruise is so elegant and nice. I always travel Wigglytuff. I never leave home without it. Passengers are restless after being out at sea for so long. You might get challenged about by some of the really bored ones. What time would you like to take a short rest? Oh, nice. I don't think you have a, fussing over me because I look like her younger brother. You don't get a cabin in Gen 1. I think it's only in, Gen 2 you get your own cabin. Excellent pup, how dare you barge in? Yeah, in Gen 2 you get your own cabin. You can, like, go back and forth and do whatever you want. I remember that. Some of the most fun I've had in a long time on Pokemon comes from replaying the Virtual Console games. That was actually lit. It's like legit going back in time 16 years being a kid again. Remember, there's no abilities that I'm aware of, so we can just pretty much freely do whatever. We could even hit him with fire moves because there's no danger of flash fire and no intimidate. I guess that's my only negatives. I think the catching thing is kind of whatever, and no abilities is a little weird. It's a little lame because that's kind of where like a lot of the customization of Pokemon comes in. Extra layers of strategy and cool stuff. Especially since we already had a remake of Gen 1 with abilities. Alright. It's free money, basically. Staying in bed doing nothing during my much-away cruise trip. Oh, what a luxury. Alright, this leads us down. Partner Machoke is super strong. He has enough strength to even shove big rocks out of the way as if they were nothing. Yeah. Wonder if there's anything in that garbage can. No, can't even check it. You know what they say about sailors? We're all itching for a fight after ages at sea. Slowpoke. Oh boy. Is Slowpoke part psychic? Yeah, it is, isn't it? I know its evolutions are, but I don't know about Slowpoke itself. I always get all these water types confused. They're all pretty much the same Pokemon. Except Starmie, because Starmie is just ridiculous. I would love it if they had Gen 2 Pokemon, honestly. Because then I could get a Lantern, which is also one of my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, confusion. I was really surprised when I found out that Squirtle could have that move. But you know what? I actually got a shiny Squirtle with it. I did a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of breeding and whatnot. Gen 2's mechanics are not very forgiving, and it is not easy and quick to hatch eggs. But I enjoyed that. Good stuff. Having a master save of Crystal just feels right, you know what I mean? Okay. A full heal on the floor. What's up? I like feisty kids like you. Okay. I came in and picked up some garbage, dude. You should really appreciate me. Magnemite. Doesn't that technically mean you can get a Cubone with submission that can know Rockhead by importing it? Maybe I'm wrong. No recoil damage after all. Flare Blitz with no recoil damage is pretty ridiculous. It's not like meta, but it is pretty strong to have a niche carved out like that. But I do like Marowak in Gen 2. I mean, I think it's been known that it's basically one of the best Pokemon. To the point, I think, that if you have too much attack, you loop around. It's really weird. Between the Thick Club, Swords Dance, pretty much max out your stats. But then they changed all of that. They completely overhauled that system. It doesn't even exist anymore. Who even knows what system this game runs off of? Alright. Not exactly getting a ton of experience from fighting. Elixir. We're pretty much kind of running just a very basic... Dude, there's a lot of cabins in this. Even sailors have Pokemon. Well, who wouldn't? Even sailors use Pokemon sometimes. Why would you have a Psyduck, though? That baffles me, too. Yeah, if I wasn't hurt, I probably would try to tank maybe a move or two. I was going to use Psychic. Let's just use Eevee. Eevee is literally the trump card, which is funny because trump card's a move that Eevee can learn. I don't know if this Squirtle is really going to be necessary, to be honest. I might get Butterfree back. It's a meme Pokemon, pretty much. .22. Poliwag. Yeah, I should bring back Pikachu, honestly. And well, Buzzy Buzz is just too good to pass up anyway. Okay. Let me use at least one potion, since I don't particularly want to backtrack out of here. Okay. Super Potion. I do like that you can walk through them. You don't just swap places with them, you legit walk through them. It looks like this is a dead end anyway. You got an Angler. Hello, stranger. I can't tell if you're from the seas or mountains, but stop and chat. Oh, my Pokemon are from the sea. Ah, my... There's something in my eye again. Magikarp? Goldie. Uh-oh. Supersonic again. Are we gonna be 4 for 4? Okay, quick attack. Whatever. Now watch. It's intentionally not going to use it next turn. Yep, pretty much. Critical. 4 for 4, by the way. Literally 4-0 for missing with Supersonic. Did they, like, buff it? I'm really starting to believe they buffed it. Let's just swap. There's no reason to continue the torment. Oh yeah, Squirtle doesn't really know anything. Whatever. Gotta give it a little experience. Gotta cut its teeth somewhere. Okay. Let's do... I mean, there really is only one move I can choose here. I'm gonna have to use Eevee to finish this, won't I? Because he's just gonna keep using Tail Whip. There's another Pokemon after this anyway. Yeah, I don't think I'll be using Squirtle. Oh, you know what? I could get Lapras. I think Lapras can learn Thunderbolt, too. We get some interesting combinations. Is there a chance this thing is going to one-shot me? I'm getting really nervous the more and more I use this Tail Whip. It's just going to do like a flat, like 60 damage with a tackle. I'm really nervous it's going to one-shot. But you know what? Let's risk it. Oh my god, it's 5 for 5. Well, now I gotta swap out anyway. Come on. Thank you. It's really ridiculous, by the way. 4C? We can use a Weeping Bell. Which is basically Bulbasaur, pretty much. It's Bulbasaur in disguise. We put a Bulbasaur mask on it. Took Bulbasaur out back and he's sleeping with the fishies just to get a little bit of screen time. How many people even use Weeping Bell and Victory Bell? There you go, that was easy. Alright. Squirrel grew to level 17. It's really ridiculous, by the way. Oh, well, it's evolving, so at least it has that going for it. Once we can evolve some of these Pokemon, I'm sure they'll be pretty good. Squirtle evolved into Wartortle. Yeah, maybe we'll just ride it out. We'll just rough and tumble with it. Eventually it'll get good. Tapped on his head, this Pokemon will pull it in, but his tail will stick out a little bit. Okay. Things about Wartortle I never knew, and I'm not going to retain in about 5 minutes. Right? Nothing to do there. So that was just for extra battling and whatnot. There's nothing else to really do there. Actually, let me stop and heal. What cabin was it? Yes. I would love to take a short rest. In fact, I'd actually like to go to sleep. I'm not gonna lie. What time is it even? Actually, I have no clue. Only 4:34 a.m. Nothing major. Listen, if you go to bed before 6 a.m., you're a pussy. Words to live and die by, my friends. Okay, we already fought him, right? I think so. The ship, she's a luxury liner that Pokemon trainers the world over love to get a ride on. Every time we pull in the port, we have a fancy party and invite all the best trainers to attend. Trained far and wide, but in all my travels, I've never seen any Pokemon sleep like that one. It was a massive round Pokemon. Yeah, Snorlax. What about Komala? You've never seen a Komala? It literally is born sleeping and it dies sleeping. Yeah, you can tell this is a straight Gen 1 game. Because they've introduced Pokemon that legit do not wake up. Fisherman Dale. Oh, look at you. You think you're so slick, huh? Watch it had no tackle. Even then, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of a Magikarp. There we go. I wonder if that view of Earth changes based on where you are. Give him the New York Slam, the Bronx backdrop. So intimidated by a Magikarp, by the way. Alright, one more time. So Exotoss is still not that bad at level 100, just depending on the Pokemon. If you could spare a little bit of... Because some moves will just... Some Pokemon just don't have great moves, and it is decent damage. It's like Nightshade a bit. Some Pokemon ferry people across the water. I really have. Small trees can be chopped down by the masterful secret technique Chop Down. Thank God they got rid of HMs. Uh-oh, we need to have a double fight for this. Competing against the young keeps me youthful, he said. At the bare minimum, we'll be able to get some experience, but also, you don't have to waste slots anymore in HMs. They got rid of that. Oh, Ponyta. Ponyta is a Pokemon I kind of grew to like in Gen 7. Because you can teach it, it gets Flame Body. And it gets a bunch of good moves, so you can teach it. Nope. Use Dig again. How would you use Dig in a ship? Psychic powers, I don't know. Level 18. Yeah, I knew this Charmeleon was going to be good. This is a shoo-in. Okay, maybe I should swap. He used a Ponyta. You know this other guy is not going to use something that Wartortle will be good against, but you know what? I have to do it. Just in case. Which do you find to be more worthy, a strong Pokemon or a rare one? Literally, porque no los dos. I usually use, I use common Pokemon, actually, if I'm not doing anything serious, to be honest. Because the last time I tried to get a rare Pokemon was like Dunsparce, and Dunsparce is awful in like every regard. Period. Unless you're trying to make people flinch. Okay. You used a full restore. No, it was the AI. Doesn't matter, I could just keep doing this infinitely. Only I gotten more sleep, I actually would have played more of this game today. Probably would have started earlier if I didn't have raid either. Okay, got a nugget. I haven't even needed to sell any nuggets yet. We've been to the Go Park complex in Fuchsia City. The main rare Pokemon there. Me and my daddy love the Go Parks. Yeah, well, I don't have any Pokemon Go. I'm playing this game completely cold from the jump. I do not have Pokemon Go. I've never played Pokemon Go. Captain said he's awfully sick. He was looking a little pale, too. It's quite common, people getting seasick, that is. I'm actually lucky. I don't get seasick. I just notice the fact that we're you know, bobbing on the ocean, but I don't really get seasick. I don't feel nauseous. I don't feel bad about it. I'm lucky, and I'm never going on a boat again. It's not even that I have a fear of sinking. I just, you know, I don't really care. He's a sword master now, apparently, in this universe. He's a master of the katana folded 1,000 times over. Eevee seems very excited. Seems like Eevee wants to see what's up ahead on the ship. A bunch of trainers. Yeah, no, I actually don't get seasick. I'm lucky. I don't get motion sickness. I don't get seasick. Don't have any known allergies. Pretty alright. The one thing I'm allergic to will actually just do me in right away. It'll be a one-hit kill. Copperjet. Alright, meanwhile, while you're doing that, I'll do this. This is gonna only take us, what? Half an hour? I should actually use, oh, come on. Well, when he goes low, I have to go lower. Why did I not teach this thing Seismic Toss? I know it can learn it. Oh, fuck. He baited me. I actually got jebaited. Getting the hell out of here. You can swap out during Encore, right? Yeah, okay. Enough is enough. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to catch the legendary birds too. They can't flee, right? No, I don't think stationary, like, special Pokemon are gonna be able to flee. Machop. Let's use a Pidgeotto, it's been a while. Keep him on his toes. He runs away. Okay, there you go. Where do you get a Machop from? Rock Tunnel, right? One shot. Flying types are just way too good, man. I do love my Mega Pidgeot. I think it's a great Pokemon. Okay. Can't give Wartortle any moves. Can learn Dig. Ooh, Scald. Yes, please. Pretty much no reason for him to have Bubble anymore. We could teach him, like, Dig. You know, I won't get rid of Bubble right away, just in case. Yeah, can learn Seismic Toss. Let's get rid of Withdraw. And then we'll teach it Dig for coverage. Literally just all this for coverage, just in case. There's no reason really not to. For Eevee, I'm not teaching it Dig just because I know it has good moves already. Okay. It's having a lot of fun. We gaze over the wide open sea together with Eevee. Eevee seems really happy. Wonder if doing things that makes Eevee happy has, like, any effect on anything. Hey matey, let's do a little jig. I'm gonna dance the jig with this man. Polyrag. See, now I could just do this. I'm just gonna spam Seismic. Well, it was bullshit anyway. He was gonna try to use Hypnosis. He's literally just spamming it. So you know what? Good. I lucked out. I mean, I guess he has no other options, really. It doesn't seem like he knows anything else. I'm gonna give him the Staten Island Slam. The Brooklyn Burial. So extraordinarily stupid. 3 Pokeballs. What does this guy have? Horizon's winding down. It's about time for the ship to set sail. Scrumming decks is hard work. Or if I don't feel so good. Came out for some air because I got seasick. Why does every game have a I don't feel so good character now? Every single game. I played Spyro, I played Red Dead, I played this game. All 3 of the games I'm playing currently all have I don't feel so good moments. Alright, well, let's wrap this up, I guess. Actually, you know what's coming. Let's make sure to not make it easy for him. I don't know how he beat me to this, but okay, over here. So upstairs there, the captain's quarters are up there. He can teach you this cool secret technique if you ask him. He's really famous for it. I looked pretty done in by seasickness when I saw him. Let me take a look to see how... Yep, of course. He's gonna fight me here. Because he has nothing better to do with his time than to lose again. Isn't this the one where you kill his Raticate? Or his Rattata? I need to get like an ice move. Oh boy, here we go. Hoping for the burn. You know, this thing is level 20. Maybe I should just swap. There's a pretty big increase in level. Yeah, good. Eevee's pretty tanky. Wonder if it's actually this tanky, or if it's just they're literally padding its stats as the starter Pokemon. Which I could actually believe that, to be truthful. I also have a good defense nature. Pikachu. You know what, let's just get rid of it. Actually, I want to test something. Will Buzzy Buzz paralyze an electric type? No. Okay. Oh, no, it's double kick. That is true. Still not terrified of it. So it'll paralyze pretty much anything. Except for electric types. Like how I completely undid his entire last turn's worth of damage with one move. It's not even a stab, and it's not even super effective. It just literally just is that good. Alright. Do you only have 2 Pokemon or 3? Oddish. And we can switch. We don't need to skirt through an Oddish. Retreat! Oddish, I think, doesn't even learn that many good moves to begin with. It's kind of one of those, like, generic grass types that just kind of exists and isn't really excelling at anything. Alright, and I'll take that back. What level is it? 20. We can tank it. I'm gonna use a super potion. I want to give all the major experience to Charmeleon. Okay, that's pretty strong. Oh, that's a crit. Very good. You think I can one-shot him? No. Shit. I can win if I don't miss. I'm really praying that for the no miss here. Oh my god. And it said you used a super potion. For half a second I had no clue what was going on. I can't one-shot him anymore. Well, he's going to use acid. Pretty much this is what I'll do. I'm just going to use Nina Reno. Because I can't get poisoned, and he won't really have any counter to it. I'm not going to use another item. It's really weird. The acid looks like fire. It looks like it reminds me of the fire goop from Mario. Way back when. Oddish flinched and couldn't move. You might heal again. Okay, now. I was going to say, you might heal again, you'll be able to see it in full slow-mo. You used a super potion, it's the AI. Let me tell you, catch him on patch 1.02. Fixing that. What's wrong with him? Oh, Malcolm, you've gotten pretty strong. Oh, nothing. It's cool. Anyway, go meet the captain and we'll show you his secret technique. Oh, don't turn into a tsundere. Relax. Oh, here we go. Give him a back rub. I feel terrible. The seasickness has done me in. You rub the captain's back. There, old fellow. Thank you. I'm feeling much better now. So what you want from me? You want to learn my secret technique? Of course I'd be happy to teach it. Come along with me. Eevee looks more than ready to learn my secret technique, but I'm afraid it's really only for humans. You really want to try to learn it no matter what? Color me surprised. I've traveled all over this wide world. This is the first time I've had a Pokemon want to learn my secret technique. But with a spirit like that, well then who am I to say no? I'll teach my special secret technique even to that Eevee of yours. Come with me, little friend. Watch carefully. What did he... Wait, I missed it. He just jumped. Alright, whatever. You really went and learned Chop Down. Using Chop Down, your Eevee will be able to help you chop down thin trees. You could go give it a try. That's right. How about on the trees around Vermilion City? It's time for the SSN to set sail again. This may be goodbye for now until the next time we return to Vermilion City. Yeah, and you can never re-enter it after this. Some people believed that if you waited 365 days from the day you cleared it, you'd be able to do it. That's just another one of those internet rumors, since the GBA games do not keep track of date. And no, you just can't. Oh wait, let me heal for free from her. That was a hoax. Back in the GBA era, there were numerous hoaxes people who used to pass around, either willingly or, you know, like knowingly that it was a lie, or just because they heard it and they hadn't tested it themselves. Those good old days back before a simple Google search would prove you right or wrong, pretty much. Alright, goodbye, SSN. Wonder if we're going to see the truck in the background. Well, bye-bye. Yeah, it looks like you can eventually surf here. Be able to get over there. Who's this? Oh shit, it's Mina! Well, shoot. She's the fairy-type trial leader from Gen 7. She's in this game. I was so caught up sketching the ocean view here, I guess I missed my ship. I guess we'll stay here for a while in that case. I like the color of the sea in Kanto anyway. I did not expect to see a Gen 7 person here. How about a Cantonian trainer? Want to try battling my fairy-type Pokemon? Okay. Here we go. We'll get Nina Reno out first, since we know what she is. You're gonna learn how great fairy-type Pokemon can be. Yeah, you don't know who she is, I guess, at this point. She's just random, and she's only going to use Gen 1 Pokemon. That's really weird. Unless there's an Alolan variant of a Gen 1... No, I don't think so. Focus Energy. Bellsprout also would have worked. Now that I think about it, but Nidorino's tankier. Isn't this the opening for Pokemon Blue, or was it Jigglypuff versus Gengar? I think it was Jigglypuff versus Gengar. These are the two Pokemon that were fighting Gengar in the various openings. Critical hit. Oh, come on. Sleep is the worst. I mean, there's always the chance you'll wake up on the first turn, but I doubt that's happening, so I'm just gonna wake up normally. Sable what? Poison Sting? Whatever will I do? It's almost like I didn't need it. I think it's still disabled anyway. Mr. Mime is Psychic Fairy. Ah, shit. Well, what beats Mr. Mime anyway? Poison? Yeah, but aren't Poison weak to Psychic? Yeah, it's a weird type. You need like a Steel type, really. By changing Mr. Mime's types, they really messed with a lot of the natural order of things. Ghost also works. But here we're just going to use Buzzy Buzz. Guaranteed paralysis. Okay, Reflect. Dark types are not good at... Yeah, no, this doesn't work. I mean, pretty much we just use Quick Attack and then we use Bouncy Bubble to heal. Even though he did just... Yeah, he's going to put up both. It doesn't really matter. He's intentionally going to make this fight just take a long time for really no reason. Alright, Side Wave. Side Wave is random damage, right? Random multiplier. I really should have learned Swift. That was my mistake. Didn't even occur to me, honestly, at the time. Oh, finally, it remembers it's paralyzed. Okay. Mina, what are you doing here? Side Wave. Well, it tried. It really did try to fish for that one-hit KO. Deplete all your remaining health. Level 23. Shock to your strength. You got a bottle cap, which I think lets you up one IV to the max. You're a Pokemon battling side by side. Now that's a great composition. I'd love to draw a picture of you two. Alright. So she's just kind of here, I guess, as a cameo. Uh-oh. Yeah, dude, I remember. Couldn't have even been that long ago. I don't know if I'll be able to fight Lieutenant Surge and win, though. Might be a bit above my cut. I might have to grind a little bit. Because technically, now that I have cut, I can go on to Rock Tunnel. I don't think unless anything's stopping me. I should be able to just go ahead and do pretty much most of the rest of the game. Go onto a gym I'm more favorable at. Maybe I'll do that. But I think for now I'm going to stop. Because I pretty much have played 5 hours of this game. And it's good. I like it. I think there's a couple things I don't like so far, like the various, the catching is kind of really weird and just not great. I prefer the normal method. And, yeah, just a couple random things here or there, but I'm enjoying this. I think this has been pretty good, and I'm actually going to continue this pretty much in a few hours. I'm just going to take a minor nap, I guess, and then we'll continue.